So, in a nutshell, you deal with people who may have or may think that they have possession from jinns. Is that right?
Correct, yes, brother, yes.
So, brother, can you please explain to our audience what is, because some of the people watching may not be from an Islamic background, can you explain what is jinn?
I don't know if I have the correct explanation, people that are not familiar with that, but I will try, inshallah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. May peace and blessings be upon our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The word jinn came from Quran, and which means that which is concealed, that which is hidden. So something that we cannot see from our own selves, it's hidden. It's in a hidden world. It's concealed. Like the embryo, it's called it also in the same format of Jannah. I think, may Allah forgive me if maybe I'm mistaken. Which because it's hidden in the womb of the mothers or of the female. Like also Jannat, the paradise. It's not,
yes.
It's not apparent from us, so it's hidden. So the same thing with the jinn. There's a creation that are created, but are in a hidden world. Yes.
Thank you. So, as I understand it, so Allah Ta'ala created different kind of creation, all sorts of creations that we can see, creations that we cannot see. In broader sense, there's three types of creations. There's humans and worldly creation that we see around us, animals, plants, all of these things. Then there's angels that Allah Ta'ala created. And then the third thing is jinns. And we believe that Allah Ta'ala created humans from clay and angels from nur or from light and jinns from fire. Is that right?
That is correct, yes. In Quran, it's very clear. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ صَلْصَالٍ مِنْ حَمَإٍ مَسْنُونٍ. Indeed, we created man from sounding clay, molded from black mud. وَالْجَانَّ خَلَقْنَاهُ مِنْ قَبْلُ مِنْ نَارِ السَّمُومِ. As for the jinn, we created them earlier from a smokeless fire. So that explains exactly everything about the jinn. That these other creation that we are talking about, particularly now, right now, are created earlier than us, human beings. Number one. Number two, they are created in different form, not from a clay like us, but from a smokeless fire. A smokeless fire is a fire that has no smoke. To my understanding, maybe I've heard of some scholars also saying the same thing, that you can translate it like energy, sort of like lightnings. Lightning is a type of fire but has no smoke. So these are the creation, call it jinn, how they create it in different way. So they can appear in that form, form of energy, because with no smoke, but they are created from a smokeless fire, yes.
And this creation of Allah Ta'ala, it is in different forms. It kind of lives on this world, but in a different kind of a dimension, or how do we understand it, our interaction, the sphere that we live in and the sphere that jinns live in? And is there any kind of interaction between the two, like how we end up seeing people who think that they have possession of jinns by the jinns?
Well, this creation, they're living in the same world with us here right now. So we live, in the same world. The only difference is that they are created in such a way that they can see as we cannot see them. But we live in the same way. They marry like how we marry. They study like how we study. They have children. They worship. Some they worship. Some they rebel. Same way like us. But in Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that هو الذي يراكم هو قبيله من حيث لم ترونه. They can see you in a place where you cannot see them. So that's the difference, that they are in a hidden world. They interact with us, but we cannot see them. As human beings, we don't have the permission to go to their world. We cannot go to their world because we cannot see them.
Hey there. I hope you're enjoying this episode. Let me just take a moment to introduce our sponsors for today. This episode is kindly being sponsored by the Worldwide Listings Company Limited, or WLC for short. WLC is a complete A to Z Amazon account management service. So if you're looking to start an e-commerce business, or you already have a business that you want to take to the next level, then get in touch and WLC will be able to help. Just for transparency purposes, let me also mention that WLC is a company that I personally created and am a director of. So when you get in touch with WLC, you will be speaking with directly myself or my team, and we very much look forward to speaking with you to see how we can serve your needs. Thank you, and with that said, let's get back to the episode.